Hey, hello everybody. We would like
Hello.
to give you an update from the Sunday we had. I preached, and after preaching, we called the people in front who would like to have prayer for healing, for deliverance, and so on. And it was great to see how many people came to the front. We saw several healings and also people who were really in joy, especially one woman. She had strong issues with her shoulder. She was not able to raise her arm like this, and I could lay my hands on and I prayed twice, and then she could rise her arms up and she really started to laugh, and there was so much peace and freedom in their eyes. And there were several older people like this, but afterwards we also went to the office, and there was a man who came into it, and this man was really special.
Yeah, the interesting thing is that he came all the way down from the region of Bukoba, I think, which is a really long distance.
That
so
means
maybe he was traveling for 1 or 2 days.
Yes, it's on the other side of the Lake Victoria, and this is really a long travel.
Yeah, and he came to give his testimony that when, I don't know, Brother Daniel or maybe also you were preaching at the radio a longer time before, that he got healed from epilepsy, and since then he is healed. He has no more epilepsy, and he wanted to testify that. And but since then problems started all around him, because I think he was telling about Jesus, that Jesus healed him, and not everyone liked it. All the witch doctors around and so on. People started to become enemies, and that's why he also wanted prayer again. So we prayed for him, and he started to manifest immediately. He was also, the demon was speaking through him, and
it was crazy what the demon says. When he started to speak, he said, "I go home and I will kill all my children."
Finally he left, the demon left, and he was free, he was filled. Actually, he wanted prayer to get the Holy Spirit. That was the beginning. And finally he got the Holy Spirit, he felt peace then, he started to shine his face. And later we saw that his legs didn't have the same length.
Yeah.
So we prayed also for that.
So it was really a big difference between both legs.
Yeah, and finally the leg came out. There was also something in his knee, like a bone, a little bone too much.
I don't know how you call that in English, but it was like something that was overlapping. He was not able really to bow his knee because of that.
He told that first after prayer, that this bone piece is gone now. He felt that before.
When he started to feel his knee after we prayed, he said, "Hey, this bone is not any longer there. Now I can move my leg. It was not possible before." That was really incredible. How do you feel?
Unajisikiaje? I experienced this a pull of my leg going this way down.
The next day when he came home, I think his wife had contact with Brother Daniel.
He had a phone call with him. Yeah.
And she also said she was surprised that her husband came balanced, both legs the same length. So that was really amazing.
That was really great. And what he also said himself, he said after this prayer he had, he slept that much good like never before. So really something changed in his life. He is also baptized, and he really wants to follow Jesus. So we really look forward. I hope so we will hear again from him. But it's really great to see what the Lord did in his life, and this is also something he can still do also in our countries in Europe, like he does here in Africa. So we want to encourage you with that. More updates will come out much later. We will see when. So be blessed. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Wengine bado wamekaa. Now